Hey, Elite BSCs. So today I'm recording from a laptop here, so the quality is not quite up to par where it normally is. But I want to talk about a topic today that is a sales-focused topic. It's something that's been really consuming my mind, and I wanted to give you guys some insight into that. And it's the topic of email marketing. So you guys have seen I've pushed it just a little bit. Try not to be too pushy with anything we're offering, but we're doing a lot of email marketing services for clients, for group members actually. They're outsourcing their marketing to us over here to help handle that for them. And if any of y'all have been to any of our sales workshops, we talk about the nurture phase of the sales process, where you've identified your prospects that you want to do business with, but yet they're not buy ready. And so there's this period of time where you're trying to nurture that prospect in order so that when that time comes that they're ready to purchase, that you're top of the list for them. And that's usually our goal. So the question becomes like, how do we do that? Like, how do you get in that position to where when a bid comes up, when a customer becomes unhappy and they're ready to bid out their services, that you're right there in the running? And I think that requires us to nurture a relationship with them over the long haul. Now, this is really difficult in our industry in particular because a lot of prospects don't want to talk to us. They honestly don't want to even think about the cleaning services. I mean, it's not really something that's on their radar and something they'd rather not think about until they really have to think about it. And so we have to be careful in how we maintain that nurture relationship. And I think there's two ways, I think there's two components to this that are pretty critical. It's something that we do here at our organization, and it's what I encourage anyone that I'm doing marketing work for, that this is what needs to happen. One is an email campaign or some other form of where you're getting content or information in front of a prospect. I think email is the best way to do that. And then cold calling. So not like telemarketing, like beating somebody up trying to push for appointments, but calling, verifying information, verifying bid dates, so that you're able to know a bit about what's going on and be more timely in your communication with them. So I want to hone in on this video on the email marketing side. And I'm going to explain to you. So we're working with 10 or 12 different group members to handle their email marketing campaigns, and we're writing content for them and doing graphics and blogs and that sort of thing, and then managing the mail campaign to send it out to prospects, and even helping build a prospect list for them. But as I think about the email marketing campaign, if you're going to do this on your own, and it's something you certainly can do on your own, something we've done on our own for a while, there's a few things to it. So number one, you're going to need a prospect list that has email addresses on it. So that's step one. You have to know who you're trying to target. Number two is you're going to need an email platform that you can use to send mass emails out. And there's lots of good ones out there. I mean, I think MailChimp is super easy. I've used it a lot over the years. It's not the platform that I use for email marketing. At our company, we use HubSpot for that, and we think it's great for that. And I use a separate platform for the marketing work we do for group members. But there's a bunch out there that you can use. And they all have a lot of good features. Constant Contact is another one. MailChimp is one. Can't think of any more off the top of my head, but there's a lot of big players in the industry that are really good. So you'll need that, and a lot of that's pretty intuitive, and you'll want to do a little bit of work, maybe getting a couple little graphics designed or whatever to make that campaign look good. Usually, as a general rule, though, just so you know, the less images and links on a page, the more it looks like a regular old email, the more likely it's going to get through and get past the spam filters. So needing a prospect list and then an email platform to be able to send out, and then lastly, you need content. So the goal of an email campaign is kind of twofold. One is to keep your name in front of prospects, and then the other is to get them from the email over to your website to engage with you as a company. I don't mean like they'll pick up the phone and call, but anytime we can get them to click that email and head over to our website, it's a small win. We've piqued their interest a little bit. And so my encouragement would be to write content that you can then put on a blog on your website, and then send out a mail campaign that has a little bit of text in it that maybe is a tease to try to get them to click the link to head over to read that blog on your website. And you should try to write things that would be the kinds of content that your prospects would be interested in. So don't just tell them all the stuff you do all the time and how great you are. Maybe it's case studies about customers you serviced. Maybe you're going to help them understand how the bid process works or how pricing works, what the startup phase looks like, how to maintain good quality control. Maybe you could give them even some technical expertise. You never know what's going to hit somebody. So this is the kind of content I think you need to send out. That's good and it's original. And then I would encourage you to do this with some regularity. So the email campaign should be every month, or every 2 weeks, or every other month, combined with some cold calls. And there needs to be a regularity in the cold calls and a regularity in the email campaigns that are sent out. And when you do this, you're gonna generate results. You're gonna get more bid opportunities. You're gonna have more chances to put proposals together, and you're likely going to win more business. I'm seeing it happen with some of our clients that we're working with. It's definitely worked for us as a company in the past. And I think if you employ this strategy, you'll see results for yourself. So if you need any help or just want help figuring out how to do this on your own, feel free to reach out to me. If you need us to handle this stuff for you, we can do that too. But I'm certainly here to help, and I can help you figure out how to get this stuff set up for your own company. And you can reach out to me, email, or on Basecamp. Either way is good. Have a great week. We'll talk to you later.